Only a fool doesn't change their opinion in their life. If you hate, it means you've been defeated. Happiness is when you are understood. Greater happiness is when you are loved. True happiness is when you love. If someone wants to hurt you badly, it means they're even worse off. When you're feeling down, listen to nature. The silence of the world calms better than millions of unnecessary words. Silence is a great friend that never betrays. A person who makes a mistake and doesn't correct it has made another mistake. If you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. If they spit on your back, it means you're ahead. To overcome bad habits, you can only start today, not tomorrow. Work on cleansing your thoughts. If you don't have bad thoughts, you won't have bad deeds. Having chosen a goal, pursue it with all your heart. I'm not upset if people don't understand me, I'm upset if I don't understand people. A noble person sets demands for themselves, a lowly person sets demands for others. In ancient times, people learned to improve themselves, nowadays, they learn to impress others. The most beautiful sight in the world is a child confidently walking the lifelong path after you've shown them the way. Choose a job you love, and you won't have to work a single day in your life. When you feel like the goal is unattainable, don't change the goal. Beauty is in everything, but not everyone sees it. Respect every person as yourself and treat them as you wish to be treated. There is nothing above this. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you don't stop. I don't know what early is. I know what late is. In a country where there is order, be bold in actions and in speech. In a country where there is no order, be bold in actions, but cautious in speech. In fact, life is simple, but we persistently complicate it. Wishing people untrained for war means betraying them. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Right actions. One who wishes to preserve the goodness of others has already preserved their own. He who, in dealing with the old, is capable of discovering the new, is worthy to be a teacher. And they understand how to deal with a person who cannot be trusted. If there is no axle in the cart, how can one ride on it? A person who makes a mistake and does not correct it has made another mistake. A true philosopher is free from four things: bias, certainty, stubbornness, and selfishness. The noble person lives in harmony with everyone, while the lowly person seeks out those similar to themselves. To know what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice. The stricter and more merciless you judge yourself, the more justly you will judge others. Associating with and listening to wicked people is already the beginning of wicked deeds. The noble person knows of their superiority but avoids competition. They get along with everyone but conspire with no one. Anyone can become a noble person, they just need to decide and rise up. The greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time you fall. Learning without thought is labor lost, thought without learning is perilous. Fight the evil within you, not the evil within others. The wise person is ashamed of their faults but not ashamed to correct them. The noble endure hardship stoically, while the lowly person indulges in despair during adversity. One who speaks eloquently and possesses charm is rarely truly humane. A wise person does not do to others what they would not want done to themselves. It is difficult to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if it is not there. A respectful son is one who only causes grief to their parents through their illness. Words should be true, actions should be decisive. The noble person is one who acts first and then speaks. If nature overcomes culture in a person, they become wild. If culture overcomes nature, they become pedantic. Someone asked, "Is it right to say that evil should be repaid with good?" The teacher said, "And what should be repaid for good?" Evil should be repaid according to justice. There are three paths to knowledge: the path of reflection, which is the noblest, the path of imitation, which is the easiest, and the path of experience, which is the bitterest. Being offended or robbed is nothing if you simply stop dwelling on it.